Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mahalakshmi and joining me today is Shyam. Let's have a look at today's top stories. The IT department raids the Chennai-based Adyar Anand Bhavan and Saruna Bhavan hotel groups. The newly launched Science Express lands in Chennai city. And legendary lyricist and poet Wali passes away.
Adyar Anand Bhavan and Sarvana hotels came under IT scanner today when Income Tax Department raided both hotels across Chennai. The raid began around 8 a.m. with 200 IT agents conducting the search. Adyar Anand Bhavan hotels officials were tight-lipped and were not ready to talk about the raid. However, it was a different scene altogether. At Sarvana Bhavan, business was normal even when the IT agents were conducting the raid. The media manager from Sarvana Bhavan, with a plea for anonymity, informed that the raid is happening after 3 years and it's nothing unusual about it.
The year 2011 to 2020 has been declared as the United Nations Decade on Biodiversity, and addressing this theme, the Ministry of Environment has introduced the Science Express. This 16 AC coach train has already covered more than 18,000 kilometers in just 7 months and has now arrived in Chennai. Jakin Skims reports.
A unique science exhibition focusing on biodiversity and climate change, running on a specially designed train, was stationed in Chennai for 4 days. This Science Express received an overwhelming response from school students and college students alike. The visitors from different walks of life had a special opportunity to understand the biodiversity of different geographical zones of India, climate change, sustainable environments, and energy conservation.
The sixth phase of Science Express, which started with the theme of biodiversity from 9th April 2013 and will end on 20th October 2013. It's a 204 days journey in which we will cover 62 stations and will travel more than 19,000 kilometers.
This train also has a kid zone specially designed for children to engage them in fun-filled activities, games and puzzles in science and mathematics. Another attraction is the Joy of Science compartment that aims to inspire young minds to explore various experiments.
இதில் வந்து எங்களுக்கு வந்து ஸ்டடீஸ்க்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது. நோட்ஸ் எடுக்கிறதுனால எத்தனை பிக்சர்லாம் பார்த்தது ரியலாக பார்த்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. அதில் ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும் ஸ்டடீஸ்க்கெல்லாம்.
Kids learn something really very new. For the first time we knew that the state had a the state bird and a state animal. It's informative for us, so it should be informative for the kids also.
These dedicated science communicators on this express will be traveling to Kadalur Port Junction after Chennai and reach the final destination at Gandhinagar on 28th October this year.
The Indian Railways and the Ministry of Environment and Forest aim to bring forth an awareness about the biodiversity and joy of science to the kids and the adults in this exhibition on wheels called Science Express. With camera person Shyam, this is Jakin Skims reporting for NDTV-INDIACAN Chennai.
It is a sad day for the Tamil film industry as veteran Tamil film lyricist Wali died here today at a private hospital in Chennai. Wali, who was 81 years old, was undergoing treatment for respiratory problems for the past 2 months. Last week his condition worsened and he was put on ventilator, but unfortunately he couldn't survive the fight and passed away this morning. Family members have confirmed that the final rites of the lyricist will take place tomorrow morning. Film personalities Rajinikanth, Bharati Raja, Vairamuthu, T. Rajender, Jayam Ravi, Dhanush, Chitra Lakshmanan paid homage to the veteran. Politicians including former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Karunanidhi, Vijaykanth and Thol Thirumavalavan gave their condolences to Wali's family.
தமிழ் நடை அவருக்கு இறைவன் கொடுத்த கொடை. அப்படிப்பட்ட கவிஞர் வாலி அவர்கள் ஸ்ரீரங்கத்திலே பிறந்தவர். அந்த ஸ்ரீரங்கம் சக்கரை மட்டும் இனிக்கும் என்று சொல்ல முடியாது.
T.S. Rangarajan, popularly known as Wali, made his debut with the song Nilayum Tharayum Ni Amma, From the movie Alagar Malai Kalvan in 1958, he wrote more than 10,000 Tamil film songs in a career spanning over 5 decades.
A new brand of autos have just hit Chennai city that promises to ensure the safety of the commuters and, best of all, no bargaining with the drivers. Sounds too good to be true? Our reporter Mansoor finds out about these Namma autos.
I am a frequent auto traveler, so I always thought that we are being ripped off by the auto drivers here in Chennai. This is the only place that happens really, in a large scale.
Fed up of bargaining with the auto drivers? Now you have a chance for a fair deal. The ordeal of commuters in Chennai gets a huge relief by Namma Auto, an initiative of two friends that has just kick-started in city where auto rickshaws are one of the main modes of transportation.
ஒரு சாதாரண சென்னைவாசியாக மக்கள் படக்கூடிய கஷ்டத்தில் நானும் அனுபவித்து அதற்கான ஒரு மாற்றமாக என்ன செய்யணுங்கிற ஒரு முடிவு தான் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம ஆட்டோவாக ஆன் ரோட்டில் இருக்குது. மே 19ஆம் தேதி 17 ஆட்டோக்களோடு தொடங்கணும். இன்றைக்கி 80 ஆட்டோக்களை நெருங்கி இருக்கிறோம்.
Spotting a big yellow board, these Namma autos spread out across the city have a GPRS tracking system, an electronic meter, and a panic button that sends an instant alert in times of danger.
Namma auto main motto is reducing the bargaining business. 100 rupees charge பண்ணுற ரெகுலர் ஆட்டோவுக்கு இதுக்கும் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம ஆட்டோவில் போகும்போது 45 rupees அல்லது 50 rupees வரும். ஸோ பீப்புள் கெட் 50% ஆஃப் த மணி ஃபார் தேர் பாக்கெட். ஸோ அனைத்து ஆட்டோக்களும் ஒரு காலத்தில் நம்ம ஆட்டோவை மாறுன்ற நம்பிக்கை நம்ம ஆட்டோ நிறுவனத்துக்கு இருக்குது.
While the auto rickshaw union are demanding that government fix a minimum fare of 30 rupees for the first 2 kilometers and 15 rupees for every additional kilometer, Namma Auto, on the contrary, are currently charging only 25 rupees for the first 2 kilometers and 10 rupees for every additional kilometer.
Once you go to many malls and all, you don't find these Namma autos anywhere, so there are very less in number. So once these autos are more in number and they are all around the city, it will be really helpful for a commuter.
A popular trending topic among Facebook and Twitter users, Namma Auto page has become a huge hit online within 2 months of its launch. Encouraged by the positive feedback, the founders of Namma Auto are proposed to launch 70 more autos across Tamil Nadu very soon. 80 autos with a meter is too short indeed in a city like Chennai, while the private enterprises like Namma Auto are at least taking an effort to overcome the hazards of the people. It is time to the government to make a stringent law to tackle overcharging by the auto rickshaw drivers. This is Mansoor with camera person Sham for NDTV-INDIACAN.
Coming up next, we have the Chennai Marathon that celebrates the spirit of running and also the perils of consuming your favorite fast foods. Stay tuned.
Overindulgence usually starts small. Most people realize that stopping at the drive-thru for fast food is not the healthiest choice. Fast food is typically high in fat and sugar and low in vitamins, yet people consume it because it's affordable. Studies say that fast food addiction has increased at an alarming rate, and it's as dangerous as getting addicted to smoking or drugs. Let's have a report.
Students, working professionals, and older folks all share one thing in common: their love for fast food. These fast food joints are becoming increasingly popular with the ready-to-eat delicacies at attractive rates.
No one has so much time to cook at the home. I mean, you have to go office, come back, and you prefer to have something that's easily available, and junk food is like a simple option, not a healthy option, everyone knows.
Loaded with excess calories, people who consume these fast food items on a regular basis are usually unaware that they are, in fact, addicted to this harmful lifestyle. Long-term consumption could lead to addiction. A person who consumes too much fast food doesn't realize that he is addicted to it.
Addiction again comes into play only when a particular kind of food has become quite famous. Usually people go there to have a quick snack, so I don't think taste might be a factor in some places.
Researchers have linked fast food to depression. Compared to people who eat little to no fast food, people who regularly eat fast food are 51% more likely to develop depression. The more fast food you eat, the greater the chances to get addicted, which then leads to depression.
Some of my friends, they definitely have put on a lot of weight because of eating a lot of pizzas and burgers outside. Like, they have it pretty regularly. So there was definitely a situation where people wanted to avoid that, and because they were getting a lot of problems like stomach problems and ulcer. So the moment they stopped it, they were clearly able to see the difference that it's because of this.
Studies say that willpower and self-control are strongest in earlier part of the day and weakest towards the end of the day. Trying to fill up on healthy foods early will make it easier to stave off unhealthy cravings later at the day. With camera person Manzoor, this is Arpit Vijan for NDTV INDIACAN.
At the break of dawn today, thousands of marathon enthusiasts stepped out of their homes on a Sunday and gathered at island grounds to participate in the Chennai Marathon. Over 1,000 registered athletes with a mix of young boys and girls from schools and colleges, working professionals and elderly people participated in the 16-kilometer marathon. Friends, parents and onlookers cheered the runners from start to finish. Starting the run from Island Ground near Marina Beach, the participants went through Triplicane, Patinapakkam and Adyar area before returning to the finish line at Island Grounds. Refreshment stalls set up every kilometer provided much needed energy drinks to the participants. Necessary safety measures were taken by the Chennai City Traffic Police with emergency ambulances on standby every 2 kilometers. Cash award of Rs 1,50,000 were given away for first and second prize winners.
Many of us still think of old age homes as sad or depressing, but offering a comfortable lifestyle to our elders are the new age luxury retirement communities that are filled with happy folks, enjoying their freedom and independence. Mahalakshmi has more on these senior citizens living the good life.
This is where Rajalakshmi Sethuraman, an ex-music teacher from Kalakshetra, has chosen to make her home for the past 8 years in a premier retirement community in Chennai. She feels right at home here, playing her beloved veena and cherishing her old age.
எனக்கு 3 குழந்தைகள், 2 டாட்டர், ஒரு சன். 2 பேர் அமெரிக்காவில் இருக்கா, ஒரு சன் அண்ட் டாட்டர். ஒரு டாட்டர் இங்கே இருக்கா, மெட்ராஸில் இருக்கா. ஸோ நான் இந்த வேணியை பாஸ்ட் ஒரு 50 வருஷமாக வாசிக்கிறேன். இப்போ இதுவரையில் வாசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். இங்கே கூட 2-3 பேருக்கு டீச் பண்ணினேன். அப்புறம் இப்போ கொஞ்சம் வயசாகிடுத்து, முடிய மாட்டேங்கிறது. பட் இப்போவும் அக்கேஷனலாக ஏதாவது ஃபங்க்ஷனுக்கு நான் நிச்சயமாக நவராத்திரிக்கு.
There has been a growing trend of senior citizens choosing to live in these retirement communities. Ensuring the safety of the elderly, they are also equipped with studio apartment type rooms, healthy and timely food, and a medical room for regular checkups.
இந்த மாதிரி ஹோம்ஸ் இருக்கிறது நமக்கும் சௌரியம், நம்ம குழந்தைங்களுக்கும் சௌரியம். ஏன்னா அவங்களும் நம்மளை பற்றி கவலை இல்லாத, அவங்களும் நம்மளை பற்றி கவலை இல்லாத இருப்பாங்க. நம்மளுக்கும் அவங்கள பற்றி கவலை இல்லாத இருக்கலாம். எப்போ வேணுமோ அப்போ மீட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இங்கே ஒன்றும் ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ஷன்லாம் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. ஃபுட்டு எல்லாம் அந்தந்த வேலைக்கு நல்லா சௌரியமாக கிடைக்கிறது. அதனால் இங்கே ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் ஸ்பெஷலிஸ்ட்டும் வருவாங்க. நமக்கு என்ன இதுவோ அதெல்லாம், ஓல்டேஜ் பீப்புளுக்கு என்னென்ன வேணுமோ அதெல்லாம் இருக்குது.
Free to indulge in their hobbies like painting or catching up on their reading, they live a completely independent life and feel happy spending time with their peer group and enjoying the facilities offered here.
Very big advantage, same age group, we can share our views. It is mostly non-personal and it is really good as a friendly atmosphere.
When all the people are in a flat, security is less. In the independent house, security is much less. Here there's 24 hours, and then there is no power cut here. In the sense the generator immediately takes over. And you can see the facilities here as good as a modern home.
Never losing their ties with family, people here embrace retirement and never regret their decision.
சந்தோஷமாக இங்கே இருக்கோம். நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கோம். எங்கள் வீட்டில் இருக்க மாதிரி.
They are part of our family member. We take care of them. We give the best to them. So we are able to meet their requirement.
Revolving around the idea that life starts after retirement, these retirement communities are certainly working towards celebrating the silver innings of our senior citizens with loads of laughter, love and happiness. With camera person Jakin, this is Mahalakshmi for NDTV-INDIACAN.
Thank you for watching our news bulletin. Stay tuned for more updates.
Thank you.